always, giving all praise to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha Hafudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. Okay, I believe wholeheartedly in this true doctrine is being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth, Lord, hope and mercy and salvation. During the time of Jacob's trouble, these last days, as well as when Yahushua returns to the planet Earth, right? This strictly be thinking out loud. Wow, that mountain looks beautiful, man. Man, the kingdom gonna be something else. You know, the artwork of the Heavenly Father. This literally looks like a painting. You know, it literally looks like an actual painting you would go to a museum and look at. I mean, the camera is not doing it justice of what, I'm seeing with my own two eyes. Just gorgeous, man. And this is the kingdom. Speaking of the kingdom, this is what we're striving for. This is what we are fighting for. We're fighting to endure the hardness of this punishment, right? Endure all the hardness of the unbelief of our own people, to getting up daily, to go out and get your daily bread, no matter what it is you're doing, right? The body ailments, the trying to eat as good as you can, to keep your body working properly. To fight off all the fiery darts of Satan, whether it be spiritually, whether it be physically with Esau and all his madness. We enduring hardness, as good soldiers of Yahushua, so that we may be found worthy to take part in that first dominion, as it is written in Micah the 4th chapter, I believe that is. Because that first dominion is going to come to the tower of the flock. And we enduring all this, all the hardships, that come our way. We got to endure. To keep on that straight and narrow. And that's written also in 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter, beginning at the 10th verse. The city is building, but we got to go through this straight and narrow, with fire on one side and the deep water on the other. So it's set in a dangerous place to where we can fall. Okay? America's Great Babylon, this place is very dangerous to get caught up in, worldly activities and worldly mind, having a worldly mind frame. And you see there's Israelites out there that are caught up in it, and they don't even see it. That's how deeply rooted they are in the madness, So the Lord has set us here in this dangerous place to go through the obstacles, and really the danger is just about ready to kick off. I mean, it's been dangerous since we were born, but I'm talking the real danger when hell breaks loose. The shit hits the fan, so to speak, to where you don't know where that next meal is coming from. Where you're gonna have to solely depend on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to provide. The scriptures speak about the Lord is gonna bring the plagues of Egypt. And one of those plagues is the plague of darkness. Right? We won't have access to power, at our fingertips the way we do now. At the flip of a switch in your home, you have power. Okay? Another plague was the Lord turned all the water in the land of Egypt to blood. Basically they didn't have water to drink. And the scriptures speak about how the Lord was going to stop up the fountains of water. All right? He's going to cut off the full storehouses. They shall become empty. All these luxuries that we've been nurtured on here in Babylon the Great, they're slowly but surely being taken away. Okay? Slowly but surely these luxuries are being taken away, and the price of them is going up as they're being taken away. Okay? These are the things that's coming. All right? Some of the hardships that's coming, where you're gonna have to totally display your faith to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, even if it may be on the death. All right? Since I've come into knowledge since 08, the concentration camps, that was one of the things that was spoken about all the time. Okay? Those are still in play. Those are still a reality soon to come, to where people are going to be put in concentration camps, man. And the scriptures tell us, we got to be faithful unto death. If we may be one of those men or women, right, that gets rounded up and hauled off into a concentration camp, we don't comply to Esau's jump shot nor his sea hip, because we know that's what it's all about. All right, when it comes to him, it's all about him, putting that micro sea hip into as many people as he can, right, to get you to bow down to him as your God, okay, which is the MOTB, right? You got all these miseries that is happening, right? You have people over there in the region where that first train derailment happened, and all the water is being poisoned. You have reports of people straight up dying. There's no reports on it on mainstream media. People are straight up dying. They're becoming, very ill. They're getting these, what they call it, chemical bronchitis. And then people even down as far down as the Carolinas are starting to be affected by these chemical spills, man. And it's no coincidence that all these things are happening. What's happening is that the devil, all right, he's coming down with great wrath, as it is written in Revelation 12 chapter, 12 verse. He's coming down with great wrath upon the earth and of the sea. All right, he's destroying things, man. I saw a video yesterday, sitting at the DMV, and I saw a video of a guy was saying that he was five hours from where the East Palestine derailment happened, 5 hours south, and that the birds, it started to rain, all right, and there was a blanket of clouds over the sky, and the birds were just falling out of the sky, dying in the parking lot. And he showed it. He showed it, man. All right. And there's an actual show that came out years ago on Netflix called The Rain, and it's basically you know, the narrative of it is, you know, the government, you know, did something to the rain to where it would mess people up, so to speak. So we're being hit on all levels, right? But as it is written, the Lord is going to be with his elect throughout it all. We're going to be protected. You know, we're going to see the judgment of the Lord all around us, right? You may have loved ones, you know, that are affected by all these different plagues that the Lord is pouring out in the earth. Because that's indeed, truly indeed, these things that are happening are plagues coming from the Lord. All right, even though we see that Esau is the one who's with his hand caught in the cookie jar, so to speak. But ultimately, it's the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai on the left-hand side, all right, for his word to be fulfilled, okay? And there's nothing nobody can do to stop it. The only thing we can do is endure and hope for the mercy from on high, all right, that we be not partakers of this judgment that comes down. That's coming down, all right? Another thing I was checking out, I seen was a prediction for this first week of March for there to be seismic earthquake activity on the West Coast. I mean, it's yet to see, but you know, they've been saying the West Coast is due for the big one, so to speak. And truly indeed, it is. You know, they're saying all this scientific, you know, crap on how, you know, the big one can hit real soon. And they're saying this first week of March is a, you know, could be critical, you know? And what else is happening spiritually this first week of March? The Passover, right? The Passover is, you know, less than, what's today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know, we got 3 days, you know what I'm saying, to Passover night, to bring in the Passover, all right? And then you having all these plagues being dumped on the planet, you know, specifically here in Babylon the Great. Babylon is over, man. You know, this place is over. It's crazy how people are still going to work, you know. It's literally chemical spills, and the water's contaminated in these major rivers, all right? And people are still having to go to work. But real soon, the Lord is going to shut all of this down, right? All this will be shut down. And let's say that big one does come, right? That big earthquake that everybody's waiting on. You know, just like when I was listening to that this science guy explaining, he was saying that, you know, we're looking at a 7-point magnitude, or possibly 8-point magnitude. You know, pray and hope that we are, that the Lord is going to have mercy on us if it does happen, or when it happens, and wherever it happens. A lot of misery is getting ready to come to the planet Earth, specifically here in Babylon the Great, because around the world people are feeling it. But like I said, here in Babylon, we still going to work. Everybody knows something is up. Everybody knows that the government is basically moving shady than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The average Edomite knows it. You got Edomites saying now that, I'm talking patriotic Edomites, they're telling the world that the American military is the biggest terrorist organization on the planet. So this is the literally the last seconds, the last of this place, man. Before the Most High takes it out, it exposes it. He exposes why this place is getting ready to be taken out. All right, and it's getting ready to be taken out, and it's going to be taken out very violently, man. A lot of great miseries, as it is written in 2 Ezra 8 and 50. Many great miseries shall be done to them who in the latter time shall dwell on the earth, because they have walked in great pride. All right? This is why these things are happening in Babylon, man. Them chemical spills that's happening all over, that's warfare. That's the government bringing war to its own citizens. Right? There was another video, a guy, he was taping some train tracks. He didn't say where he was at or anything, but he basically said that there was a train derailment system on the tracks next to a water supply system. He didn't say what city it was, anything like that. But people are catching all this shit on camera. Just like up north here in California, you had a farmer from Alaska. She was up north in the farmland of California, and they was taking a video of a train up north, hauling, just sitting there, but it was equipped with train cars of chemical, I'm gonna call them weapons, because that's exactly what they are. They're using them as weapons against the people. All right. And when the land, where all this, these chemical spills and whatnot, the land is becoming toxic, the water is becoming toxic, that gives the government the right on their paperwork by law to relocate the people and deem it unsafe. All right? So they're making their moves while they got majority of the people rocked to sleep with their mainstream bullshit media, man. So, we in them times, man. Anything can happen any day, especially after the Pesach, especially after the Passover. The Lord allows us to keep the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, especially after we keep that ceremony and put up the prayers and blessings and the curses on our enemies. All right, blessings for the brotherhood and the rest of the elect scattered throughout the four winds. The Lord can really turn it up. All right, He can truly, really turn it up after this year's Pesach. Okay. And they put up this big ass. This look like gonna be a big ass yeah, after the Pesach, man, the Lord can turn things up. You know, full blast. Okay? The people are on edge. The government is moving and bringing the hammer down. Oh, I forgot to mention the whole food stamp thing. Okay? The food stamps are going to be shut down. From a video I saw a brother had shared, this Jake was saying that there was an outage of the SNAP EBT benefits in all 50 states. I don't know how true that is. I didn't get a chance to look it up. But these are things that's coming. This is part of that measurement. Right? And that's going to affect who the most? The Israelite woman. All right? The Israelite woman with her children. Right? And Esau wants to get you to receive that C-hip in order to get those benefits back. Where you can get that free food and all those benefits you were receiving from the government. So things are getting ready to make a turn for the worse in society. But truly indeed, for the elect is for the best. Because the faster we get through these things that's coming, all right, the faster Yahweh Shai will return and the kingdom be set up. Okay? So I'm going to end it there. You know what I'm saying? This was just a quick little thinking out loud. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shai. It's on to the next one. So